Oh, you hear it. You know what time it is, people. You know what time it is, people. Here we go. Yeah, man. Now it is time to Ask Rupi Anything, the section of the show where I go live on Facebook to answer questions that have been pre-prepared and those that get asked live of me. Now, evening Richard, who's tuned in live on Facebook. I do have a lozenge in my throat, so bear with me. My diction might slip. But I'm still here giving you the best start to your weekend on PTRL, Primetime Rupi Lau. So let's continue with the section, Ask Rupi Anything. 2 questions lined up, but remember, if you are tuned in live on Facebook, ask me a question. Type it. If I read it, I will answer it. Kicking it off with a big shout to Abby Holden, beautiful singer from New Zealand. Now, she likes to ask me random questions. Literally random questions. And here is one from Abby. She asked Rupi, if Iron Man had sidekicks and they formed a gang, what would be the gang name? Like I said, random questions from Abby, but I appreciate she contributing to the show. What would the gang be called? The Iron Men? He's got a sidekick in War Machine. Would they be called the Machines? I don't know, Abby. What would I call them? I'd call them the Nails. I don't know. Metal in it. Next question. I'm going to kick it off with Alec White. Yeah. Let's kick it off with Alec White. My buddy, my brother from the La Familia. And he's asked me a quite long-worded question. And I will get to it. Richard, I do like the answer. Richard just said that he would call it Scrap Metal. Lovely, lovely gang name. But let's go back to Alec. Now, Alec asked me a question that I've got to take my time with to read out because it's a long-winded question, but it's a great question. He's asked me, he said about Apple, right? You know, the company. Now, he said that they faced embarrassment this week when they announced that their new operating system had a major security flaw. So he's asked me, what's the worst or most embarrassing time that technology has ever let me down? It's a great question. And I love Alec's questions. They are brilliant. The worst time technology let me down. Most embarrassing time. Oh, I can't think of one. I'll be honest with you. It's nothing like I've been caught with my pants down or something like that. Something crazy. Or like some people who I won't mention dropping their phones down the toilet. You know who you are. I ain't going to say that loud. But I don't know, maybe I was doing the show once and the equipment that I use, I'll just show it to you. It all stopped working and I had to literally just use my CDs. That was quite embarrassing for me doing a radio show. Big shout out to Sakshi and from Anjali. Cheers for tuning in, guys. I don't know. The worst... I've got it. Great question, Alec. I was doing a show. And we played Calvin Harris and Dizzy Rascal's song, Dance With Me. And you never guess, but the stereo broke. So, and I had this massive, dance that I had to do to it. So I had to literally sing the song and dance because the stereo stopped working. And my actress at the time, which was Liz, big shout out to Lily Baker. She knows who she is. Obviously she does, I just said her name. But she was looking at me like I was crazy. But I had to do it. I had to sing and I had to dance. So that was probably the most embarrassing or worst time that technology let me down. And right now, this lozenge has let me down. But anyway. So, let's do something that I'm trying to do on Facebook. Let's add people into the conversation. I don't know how I can do this. I'm going to try and see if I can do this. But... let's see. On Facebook, you can add people to the conversation. I'm going to try and do this, but I don't think I can. Anyway, Richard asked me a question. It's December. Should we start preparing for Valentine's Day? Richard, Valentine's Day? You know people don't do that until the 1st of January. It's true. Look at the card shops. They get rid of all the Christmas cards. They start preparing for Valentine's Day in January. It's crazy. But I like Valentine's Day. You know why? Because it's the day that I met my beautiful wife, Sonia, about 2 or 3 years ago now. So it's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind. But Valentine's Day, don't prepare that until, come on, at least January, man. Right. I've answered about 3 or 4 questions. I've got no more until someone asks me a question. So the 10-second countdown begins now, people. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, to the 3, to the 2. Oh, Alex in there. Alex has asked me another question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for the Santa Dash? Oh, mate. Oh, you know I'm excited. Can you see the jumper that I'm wearing? Can you see it? Can you? Oh! You can see it now, baby. On a scale of 1 to 10, I've got to be at least at 11. You know, just look at my jumper, people. It's Rudolph. Yeah. Tomorrow, man, Saturday, the 2nd of December, the 3rd annual Sandwell Santa Dash. Rupi will be your host. To everybody that's going to be joining in, I hope you have a great time, man. Hopefully, I do a good job as your host. Cheers to that question, Alec. Oh, Richard has asked me another question. Devote or decorate? I don't know what he's going on about. I don't know. Richard, you're going to have to explain yourself later on. Time for me to go. Time for me to play more tunes on the best way to start your weekend. It's PTRL, Primetime Rupi Lau, on Radio Sandwell. Each and every Friday night, 6 to 8, don't be late. And catch me for the Rupi replay every Saturday morning, 10 to midday. Big shout out once again to Anjali. What's happening, man? Appreciate the support. And big shout out to everyone that's tuned in live on Facebook. But come on, join me back on Radio Sandwell. More music. Are you ready for this, people? Are you ready for this? It is a song that my wife, she likes it. She does like it. And it's got a crazy intro. But when the beat kicks in, you're going to love it too. It's PTRL, Primetime Rupi Lau. This is Calvin Harris. Time to get some feels. Yeah, baby. Abby, where were you? If you created an X-Men edition of Percy Pigs, what float? Like I said, the woman asked me some interesting questions.